What's going on, guys? The 2012 NFL schedules were released on Tuesday. I think ESPN had a big special on it, but I didn't watch it because I got all my football news online. But I have the primetime schedules in front of me, and last year I thought the NFL did a great job having entertaining matchups on the primetime slots, and I watched a lot of primetime games last year, and most of them were very entertaining, so I'm looking forward to this year. There's a great slate of games. I have some special ones written down that I'm specifically looking forward to. But the season will kick off in Week 1 on Thursday Night Football with the New York Giants, the defending Super Bowl champions, taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And this year, Thursday Night Football will begin on NFL Network in Week 1, and they'll play games every Thursday until Week 16. They'll play 15 weeks in a row on Thursday Night Football, and then, of course, Sunday and Monday Night Football. And I think the Sunday Night Football games are actually the best out of any of the three, and then Monday Night Football's got some pretty good matchups, and Thursday Night's got some pretty good ones, but you can tell they just threw some teams in there that just needed their one primetime slot, like the Vikings take on the Buccaneers. That is both the Vikings and the Buccaneers' only primetime game of the season. And lately the Vikings have been getting primetime matchups with at least the Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers, but with the Bears, Lions, and Packers now being the contenders in the NFC North, that's where the NFC North's main matchups are going to be, the primetime. And also in Week 1, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos, and that'll be Peyton Manning's first game in a Broncos uniform against a very tough Pittsburgh team, and especially that defense. Then Thursday Night Football, Week 2, I'm looking forward to this one. Chicago at Green Bay. I'm excited for the NFC North because the Vikings, they're a rebuilding team, where the other three teams are pretty solid. All of them, I believe, could be playoff contenders, and so I'll definitely be following the race. I follow all the NFL stuff. I watch as many games as I can. Then in Sunday Night Football in Week 2, the Detroit Lions take on the San Francisco 49ers. But what I mainly look for in these primetime games is usually divisional matchups. Like in Week 4, we got the Giants taking on the Eagles. In Week 7, Detroit takes on Chicago. And my Minnesota Vikings' only primetime game, Thursday Night Football at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Week 11, the Baltimore Ravens take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's just a rivalry I like to watch. Week 12, New England at the New York Jets. And in that same week on Sunday Night Football, the Packers take on the Giants, and the Giants knock the Packers out of the playoffs as they went on to win the Super Bowl. And so it's good to see those two teams get a primetime matchup. Week 13, the Eagles take on the Cowboys, and I really like to watch the NFC East matchups with the Giants and the Cowboys and Philly always being similarly close to each other down the stretch in the season, and now with probably the Redskins getting RG3, it could make it a very interesting division to watch. And in Week 14 on Sunday Night Football, the Lions take on the Packers. Could be possible playoff implications late in the season in the NFC North. But I think there's a lot of great primetime games to look forward to for the 2012 NFL season. I'm very excited, and we'll have the draft coming up next week. I'll have a lot to talk about when that hits. But let me know what you guys think about the primetime schedule if you guys are looking forward to these games. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.